did you know that in some parts of the world, they were still producing Betamax up until 2006? 2006, other parts of the world. That's crazy. That is just crazy. Who the hell is watching Beta? Like, 8 years ago? That's just silly. That is just silly. No, 2002, I think it was. Yeah, in South America and Japan, Beta continued to be popular and was still in production up to the end of 2002. 2002. That's crazy. I mean, DVD was standard, I'm sure. When did Blu-ray come out? Any idea? I mean, this is what I'm talking about in the last video with technology. It's unbelievable. Like I said, I had a calculator maybe when I was a kid, or a TV, black and white and color TVs in the house, and it was so funny how quickly over time, like, it was slow at first, like, I mean, from the TV that I had when I was a kid up until, like, I don't know, maybe high school, like, there was nothing really, there was no changes. I mean, that's a long period of time. That was probably 9 or 10 years. Think about 9 or 10 years now with technology. Think 9 to 10 years back with where TVs were and where they are now, where phones were, where they are now. Like, it's crazy. Absolutely insane. Like, when you stop and think about it like that. And I think that's the wide wonder you have as a child, like, wondering what it's gonna be like when I grow up. You know what I mean? Like, now I want to slow down. I don't want to hurry that process up. I screwed up. Can I go back? Let's do this again. It's just funny. Like, there's that. What is the world going to be like when I grow up? And nowadays, it just seems like it's getting worse and worse. And I don't know. What do I know? I know what they feed me in the news. I eat it up. I swallow it. And I smile, and I'm a happy citizen. No, I don't. I'd love to start a political movement, something to, you know, the people's people, the people's champ. I don't know. I wouldn't even know where to begin. I'm no politician. I'm a lover, not a fighter. It's the name of the game, my friends. Blu-ray. That's right. That's right. It's been, well, we went through the HD wars, and I mean, but I want to know when that started, because I didn't get a, yeah, PS3 was the first Blu-ray, so the first DVR blue prototypes, no, not 2000. That is a lie. It's a lie. 2006, 2007. Oh, yes, okay. Yes, the 2006 and 7. That's not too long ago. But I mean, now we're looking at these new the 4K TVs and the. I mean, they're making 4K players and stuff, and like that Blu-ray format, instead of being like 25 gig, I think it's like 10 times. I think it's 250 gigs, or it might be. I think you can get up to like a terabyte or something on these discs. There's that horrid word, discs. Oh, how I hate it. It'll follow me all the rest of my days. But the formats are getting bigger, like 3D. Like, if you get a 1080p 3D movie, not just any old 3D movie, because there's definitely a difference. You know, you might get the regular one for $15, but the 1080p might be like $35. But there's a huge difference in quality, I think. Like, based on the file size alone, I've never watched the same movie in two different formats to actually compare it pixel for pixel, but the file sizes are enormous. Like, there's some that are like 40 gigs. Like, that's crazy. It's huge. Huge, man. That's what I'm saying. But, you know what? I think eventually we're going to get rid of a dick-based society. Isn't that right, ladies? Let's get rid of the dicks. I totally didn't mean to say that. A disc. See, I hate that word too. Might as well go with either of them. We're going to get rid of a disc-based society. I mean, it's more annoying now than anything else to have to burn a copy of something. Be like, what the hell? Like, shouldn't this be on like a memory stick or like a USB drive or like on the cloud somewhere so I don't even have to deal with it? Like, it's crazy. I remember seeing the very first touchscreen. It was the size of a desk. And it was smart. So you could put your phone, hi, how you doing, down. It would recognize the device just through a chip that sent out a message or a Wi-Fi signal or something, and download the drives and everything, and then all of a sudden you could take all your like pictures of it and just flick them out, and then get rid of the camera and be like, okay, that's mom, dad, okay, pets, go in this folder, and it was just sweet. And I think we are at, I mean, with our phones and everything like that, and more monitors are coming out like that, and obviously tablets and you name it. You know, that's a pretty standard technology, but I remember seeing that like probably about 12 years ago. I remember seeing that for the first time and being like, oh my god, I would kill to have one of those. And it was like 50 grand they were talking about if it ever made it to market, which I don't think it did. Maybe some rich guy catalog or something, but I don't get that catalog. I don't know why they don't send it to me. I may be poor in cash, but I'm rich in love. I don't know why I had to say that with a bad Scottish accent. But it made more sense. Yogi Bear, Super Volcano, that kind of died down. You know, I was talking about that last week. Imagine if right now, boom, it just went off. I feel terrible, because I feel like it was my fault. All my fault. Oh, I'd kill a chicken with some chicken wings. It's a good song. I'll make a video out of that one. Oh, H.264, 1080p, 29.9 FPS. HQ, VBR 2-pass, export to 29.9 FPS. Bitrate 192. Use max render and vid and audio. How about that, huh? That's how I've tried fooling around with Premiere. Because if I could get Premiere down to a science, these videos would be a lot more fun. Like, I'd like to do a lot of like, I mean, not graphically weird or green screen or anything like that, but like just to have like information come across the screen. But the problem is right now, all the work to get one 20-minute video done like that would take me like 3 weeks probably right now just to figure out. I just remembered the other day how to cut a video so you can like just take sections out. I was trying to take something out of one of the videos the other night, and I just ended up just leaving it in because the quality is just not as good. I gotta figure out what's going on. I've been talking to my good friend Brad Rigo from 221 Films. If I remember, I'll put you up there, Brad. If not, this just looks stupid. Imagine if I just pulled my hand away and it was still doing it. That would be awesome. Yeah, I can't do that though. I am not a wizard. Or at least that high level of wizard. Dungeons and Dragons. Have you ever heard the song we used to play with Lunch Me Circus called Softball? It's one of those fun songs that like it took no effort to write, but well, lyrically I had to finagle some words just because I wanted to paint a picture about Sunday afternoon at Hopewell. It's sunny out, but soon it will be dark. Holy shit. Living like it's never gonna faze us every day out at the park. Running around and striking out. It's my turn up to bat and I'm in love with a leather glove. I always loved that chorus, like, 'cause it was awesome when I got my first, because I never played sports growing up, so I got my first baseball glove, or my the catching thing, and the ball goes in and you catch it. What the hell is that called? Just a glove, I guess. I don't know. It's not a batting glove. It's a catching glove. I'm catching glove. Don't get too close. And it was just this experience of these few summers, well, maybe more, 5 or 6 summers, of trying to get together every Sunday with at least anywhere from like 5 to 18 people if we were really lucky. You could have like people not actually make it up to bat in an inning, and those were fun because then you could cover the field and it was a little bit more competitive. I don't know, it was a lot of fun. Well, Sunday nights, usually a few hours afterwards, we'd either grill or we'd get something to eat sometimes. Sometimes we'd just go home, take a shower after softball, and then it was D&D at night. And so the song goes on to talk about these days, just these days, these Sundays that we used to live through. It's wonderful days. They really were. Like, especially when Gwen would come and she'd stand outside the fence and Carol never would play. So, like, it's good games, good times. I remember I got my first home run. The way we used to play is you could get one home run, and every time after that was considered an out because it was too easy in most fields. Well, I can't hit a home run in any of these fields. Like, apparently I just wasn't hitting them at the right spot in the bat, or I wasn't pivoting at the right moment or something. When I hit the first one, I was so excited. I was just like, yes! I finally figured out how to do it. And they didn't give me the home run. They said, no, you've gotten one before. I'm like, no, I haven't. I've never gotten a home run. Like, I'm just so ecstatic right now. I'm so thrilled. Nope, they didn't give it to me. It wasn't out. Sons of bitches. Dirty, rotten, worthless friends. Those were just great days. I remember when the weather was just perfect. It would be a nice breeze, but it'd be like 70, and like, none of us were super athletic. I mean, a few of us were more than others, but it was just so much fun. And then the nights, the D&D nights, man, where we could, and sometimes it didn't even turn into D&D. Sometimes I'd prepare a game, and Brad and all them would show up, and it'd be like, we'd just end up hanging out, which was fine too. I mean, we always found stuff to do, games to play, movies to watch. It's nice to reminisce about those times. Sometimes just, you don't think about them that often. You don't actually sit down and think about moments and how you spent years of your life and stuff like that. And that became a regular thing. And it was always fun when Mario would come out. Good old Mario. Saint Mario. That man deserves sainthood. Mario Carrero. If you don't know Mario Carrero, then you should. Because he's a guy. He's a guy. Sometimes there's a man. Sometimes there's a man. Sometimes you eat the bar, and sometimes the bar eats you. I like your style, dude. Iced tea. Sweet tea. Snapple. But it's better than anything else I could be drinking that has flavor, and I enjoy it. I don't know. Well, another 14 minutes has passed us by. We've talked about technology and softball and all those great things. I'd like to put some of the songs up, and maybe just do like, because I know it's kind of boring to just put it up and not have a background, but I don't know if I should, like, maybe I should film a video with the kids. That'd be fun. That'd be a fun thing to do. I have to script it out a little bit though, make it funny or something. Oh, they're funny enough. Let's face it. All right, so let me wrap it up here. I'm going to keep recording these tonight until I hear Carol come down from putting the kids down, because it never hurts to have a few backup episodes. I've got a few, but I don't know if I'll ever put them out because I don't think they were that good. Anywho, I'm going to go record another one because I'm just in the mood for love. Simply because Goat Cheese. Go play the Goat Simulator. Great game.